Speaking of processing, what's a processing time? So the processing time is something I look for at the end of a session, and that's the amount of time that it's going to take for your subconscious to process that energy that wasn't processed in the first place. Whatever energy comes up in the session for you and is going to be released, that's the amount of time it's going to take your subconscious to deal with that energy, and it's going to be different for everybody. So how you process energy or how you deal with it is going to be individual to you. And that can be different in different ways. So some people do grounding, some people do breath work, other people do all sorts of things to process energy. Some people cry, some people do exercise, some people do other things. There are so many different ways that we can process energy. And even if you don't do anything, even if you have a session done and you don't have time to do any self-care, you don't have time to do grounding or to get out into nature or do any of those other things I've listed, your subconscious will still process that energy. And during that time, you can have echoes of the emotions that come up, which just means a milder version of those energies and those emotions. You might feel lighter and more energetic. You might feel nothing the first day of the session, and the next day you might be exhausted. Processing times are very different depending on what energies come up and are released. And they're different for each session and each person. So never judge your reactions or responses to a session based on someone else's, because your energies, your experiences, and everything you do is going to be very individual to you. But that's what the processing time is. It's the amount of time it's going to take to process those negative energies that you were carrying and sort of shift them out, neutralize them, or just get rid of those energies that we don't want hanging around.